Today, I am back at the floating shelf job because I have a boo-boo to fix. Now, I'm pretty sure what went wrong was that I had a chocolate chip zucchini muffin. So today I've decided to start with a double-baked almond chocolate croissant. And I'm pretty sure that that will make the day better. So once I finish having a sugar crash from this, there'll be enough fat left over to carry me through till 4 o'clock. I should definitely not be having this. It has almond and chocolate. It's good. Okay, so here are the shelves. They are in use. That's lovely to see. It was a struggle, but here they are. Now, with this one, I didn't get it on film because I had to stop filming because I was struggling so much, but I couldn't get this shelf onto the rods about the last 1/4 inch, and I was forcing it and forcing it and forcing it and struggling so much to get this thing on. And when I finally did get it on, I guess I forgot to look at the other side of the wall. But you know, when you force something a 1/4 inch, well, that dowel had to go somewhere. And there it went. So let's see how bad it is. Hopefully the metal's not actually sticking out. We'll see. I'm hoping it's just a lump of glue and sawdust.
I've got my fingers
But I won't know until I chisel it off.
It's all right? And it's not even the ones that I really like on it. It's just the ones that fit. They're a good color down here. But they have one. They have a couple.
Whoa, it is just poking through a tiny bit. So this will probably have to be about a 6-inch wide patch. Okay, so got a little piece of mesh tape for insurance. Got some 5-minute mud mixed up. Okay, so that's kicked off. I'm gonna give it a quick scrape while it's plasticky. Shape it. There we go. And now I've got some regular non-setting mud. Just regular old stuff out of the bucket. Give it a skim. Now I want to leave a tight skim. I don't want this to be heavy because I'm now going to sit here with a heat gun for probably half an hour. That's good. Heat gun time. Now I use regular mud for the top coat because Quickset has a tendency to flash. What I mean is you can see a difference in sheen between the patch and the wall. So regular mud doesn't do that as easily. Okay, so I got my trusty heat gun here. And now I'm basically going to stand here, moving it around for the next, I don't know how long. I'm going to time it and see how long it takes. But if you just stand here and blow it, you're going to have problems. You're going to blister all your paint. You're going to screw everything up. So you got to keep it moving, which only adds to the fun of sitting here for half an hour. "21 minutes, 45 seconds. I will now use the highly scientific method of putting my back of my hand on the wall to see if it's dry. Yeah, feels good. Paint it. I forgot my vacuum, so I made a little dust trap. You know, because there's nothing about plastic in the oceans. Take that, Earth. I'm going to sand this, and I'm going to use my Tradesman Special Mask, which is very effective at making me feel better, and I think does virtually nothing to keep the dust out. Okay, mask isn't working, I can't reach. Okay. Awesome, all done. Time to paint. Okay, so I'm just gonna spot prime the area. Okay, back to the heat gun. So now, while I'm giving that paint a little bit of time to cure, I'm gonna pack up everything I don't need out here. So that way, when I finish painting, it's the last thing I do. I clean up, roll out. Get all this stuff in the van, because very little of it actually needs to be out here. Okay, so now I have to paint the whole wall. And I've taken the plates off so I can cut around these easily. But one thing to consider is the plate down here, I've actually left it on and I'm just gonna have to carefully cut around it. Now there's a reason for this. You hear the kids in the background. It's because little fingers like to poke into things. So, you know, I'm just gonna have to be a little more careful cutting around this so that I don't leave the plate off so that he doesn't get electrocuted. And these ones will be left off until the paint cures so that you can actually pull them on and off. If these get put back on right away, they'll get glued onto the wall from the fresh paint, even for 24 hours after. So it's all painted up. And I didn't bother filming me painting because there's really no point. So the patch is somewhere around here. And obviously in this lighting, you're not gonna be able to see it, but you can't see it anyways. So that was 2.5 hours, roll in to roll out, including my chocolate almond croissant time. So that's a lot more typical of how I like things to go, you know, like come in 2.5 hours, get it all done, move smoothly. So some days go like that and some days go like the day before. And that's it for today. Vancouver Carpenter. Thanks for watching.